What's happening, you guys? Dano RC, and I'm back with part 2 of the SCX10 mud truck build. Now, when I left off the last time, you guys, I just got the AR60s put on and had some links put on. I had the STRC lift kit on the way, and here it is. There it sits. This is pretty high. I was able to get the 2.2s on here. And these, by the way, guys, are the RC4WD Mud Basher Tractor tires. 2.2 Mud Basher tires. These feel really nice. I do believe they're going to perform pretty well. I took the truck outside for a quick spin once already, just to make sure everything was all good and gravy and everything worked, you know, because you got to have that. But yeah, I got the lift kit on there, and once I got that on there, I had to go ahead and re-examine my link setup here, you guys. In the front, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what the original link looked like. It was an A-arm, so to speak, and it came to one connection point here, right underneath the servo on the original axles. Well, with the AR60s, that doesn't have that. It's set up for the 4-link setup. So I used it. The 4 links up here, and I used some of these nice holes that they give you on this particular chassis lift kit. And I like this lift kit because it keeps your center of gravity low in your motor and your transmission. I don't know if you can see it there, you guys, but it keeps your drive shafts at a nice angle, and it's not all high up and anything like that, and your axles aren't turned down or turned up for that matter. But here it is. I also went and I put some aluminum shocks on here, you guys, some oil-filled shocks, and some nice tight springs on there, and it's got some pretty good bounce to it. You know, it's almost like a monster truck, which is good, because if I'm going to be out in the mud, you know, I don't want it to have a whole lot of articulation. I want it to be up, and I want it to go, and you want it to run. You want it to throw mud everywhere, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, in the rear was where I had the biggest issue with the links, because the drive shaft, because the AR60s moved the pumpkin off to one side as an offset more so than the original axles, this was all up in the way of the link. Well, there again, I was able to use the 4-link setup provided by the AR60s, made some new links, shot them forward here to this new point on the chassis, which is great. Able to get that hooked up, so I've now got custom made links all the way around, except for these two, you guys, because like I told you before, I just so happen to have these two laying around. I slapped them in. They're actual Axial links. They're good, they're great, they fit. Got that in. Also, I had the chassis mounted servo relocation kit that I had on here. Once I got it on here and got the lift kit on, excuse me, the steering link was way too wrong. It was just from here to way up here, and when I turned left, it wasn't giving it a good turn. I got about this much out of it, turned it to the right, turned it to the left, get all full turn. When I turned it to the right, it would go about there. Now the servo would max out, I mean, it would turn, but there was just way too much play in here, and it just wasn't working. It was just a bad angle. So I had to take the servo, drop it back down on top of the axle, which I guess doesn't look too bad for what it is, a mud truck, you know, but I wanted the look of getting it up out of the way, more realistic, blah, 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 whatever. Gonna have to roll with it for now until I can figure out a better way to get that steering link lower and have it work the way I need it to. I'm sure it can be done, I just haven't looked too far into it. But other than that, you guys, I've taken and changed out my pinion gear down in here. It was originally 13. I'm now at a 15 pinion gear, and I have an 60-tooth spur gear, an actual Axial metal spur gear that I'm going to put in there just for the fun of it. I know that gives it one less braking point, an easy braking point. Whatever, I'll deal with it when it comes. But you guys, when you buy these gears, make sure you get the slipper clutch pads. I forgot to get the slipper clutch pads, so now I have to go out and get the slipper clutch pads, put them on there and make it go a little bit faster. whatever. Minor things, minor things. All in all, you guys, excuse me, I'm really happy with it. I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm anxious to get it out in the mud and get it dirty and kind of, you know, see what she can do. But there it is, you guys. Finished product. El Chapo mud truck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like it, if you don't, let me know. But don't be rude, you guys. And that's it for this. And then after this, I will post up a video, you guys, of running this outside. Like I mentioned, I had taken it out once already just to make everything was in working order, nothing was rubbing and this and that, whatever else. Everything is good. It's great. So I might even take the camera outside, set it up a little bit, and get some better shots of where you run this bad boy around. Once again, Dano RC. See you guys on the next one. Thank you.